Ladies and gentlemen, we are broadcasting to you live from the castle on the hill here at Curtis High School, located in St. George, Staten Island. We have boys varsity soccer 3A quarterfinals on hand between the Curtis Warriors and the Stuyvesant Peglegs. I am Tyler Lee, your play-by-play commentator for this contest, and I'm joined here today with my color commentary and audio and visual technician, Daniel Newman. Daniel, how are we feeling today?
Feeling great as always. Soccer is very nice. Even when you're up here in the press box, you get the nice views of both teams competing, especially in the playoffs. This is a very tense match and determines the future of Curtis's playoff, whatever, because it is the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm feeling great.
Well, if you're tuning in at home and you're unfamiliar with these sides, we'll start off with the visiting team out of Manhattan, the Stuyvesant Peglegs. They are the number 23 seed as they upset Aviation High School 2-0 in the quarters, and then in the first round, and in the round of 16, upset number 7 seed Beach Channel 4-1, and made it here today to play the home team representing home field, the Curtis Warriors. The 18 seed beat Grand Street Campus on a golden goal scored in extra time by Captain Christian Gaetan, and also beat the John Jay Cougars last week 3-0. Warriors rocking the all black, the home unis, gray numbers, gray lettering with the emblem on the chest. Stuyvesant with the all white with the blue lettering and numbers. Warriors will receive the ball here first, as we're about to be underway here for the quarterfinal matchup here. The 18 seed versus the 23 seed. Winner goes on to the semifinals. Daniel, who would have thought that the 18 and the 23 seed would be here in the quarterfinals?
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have predicted that.
Yeah, we got the gym classes filing in here at Curtis as we speak in the bleachers to cheer on. As we're fixing the goalpost, we'll be back in a second. As we kick off this quarterfinal 3A matchup, we'll be back here in just a second. Sadio Ba, the junior, is set to kick off action here. As both goalies are ready. Just waiting on the referee's whistle. Whistle blown. Sadio Ba kicks it off. Midfielder Joshua Sandeno controls early. Warriors like to play the style out the back. Just build up momentum out the back. Keep the possession. As Stuyvesant here looking to press off the gate. Looks like we have ball out of bounds, last off the peg legs. As the Warriors are set to throw in here. We got a good matchup here on hands. Both two very good tactical teams as Sandeno will pick it up in the midfield. He'll dribble past one defender. He'll push it across the 50. Entry pass denied by the back line of the peg legs as Howard will regain possession. Howard, senior midfielder, 0 goals and 6 assists on the season at the midfield spot, doing a great job of contributing to his teammates. As Rivera playing into the middle. Daniel, last time we were broadcasting, we saw it was senior night. The Curtis Warriors played against the Tonneville Pirates. Curtis came on top 3-0. Daniel, what do you have some takeaways from that game?
Yeah, the keep away style and the momentum, bring it back and build momentum style has really worked for them. I don't know about the previous games if they used it, but it seems to really be working, especially with Stuyvesant's very offensive offense.
Yeah, the Warriors were kind of dirty through halftime, picked it up in the second half. 3 straight unanswered goals against the Pirates. As Sandeno double-teamed here at the 20-yard line. Sadio Ba looks to pick it up. As we have a free kick for Curtis in the early stages of the game. Rivera will send it long. Referee calls for a pushing foul on the back of Sadio Ba. Warriors will have a free kick just outside the 18-yard box. Free kick definitely a little bit too far out to take a shot from here. Sadio Ba and Thomas Bishop, the center back, talking over this. Bishop will be the one to take. Crosses into the box. Ooh, saved by the Peglegs goalkeeper in net. Number 0, Nicholas Pont. Excuse me, number 13, Rufus Schaffner, the sophomore. As the Peglegs look to push across the timeline. As Rivera will send it deep, looking for a man. He's got Howard in the midfield. Howard will push ahead. He's crossing it to the left. Sadio Ba has it. He's through on goal. Sadio Ba, just the goalkeeper to beat. Ooh, just wide of the right post. Score remains 0-0. Ball rolls out of bounds for a Peglegs goal kick. Wow, that would have been so crucial, Daniel, if Sadio Ba was able to put that one in the net.
Yeah, I really thought he had it until that crossed the goalpost. That was that could have been detrimental for the Curtis team. Yeah. Yeah,
pretty much. 5 minutes into the contest we are already, as Sadio Ba looks to regain possession again. The turnover here. Sadio Ba will get it at the 30. He'll play it back to Howard. Howard will play it across to the freshman Reyes.
You know, it really seems like this building momentum style is really working with, especially with Stuyvesant's very pushy offense. They always try to put pressure on Curtis and their defense, but they really try to regroup in their own zone and really try to put momentum on Stuyvesant.
Yeah, Stuyvesant's defensive approach here is kind of similar to what we've seen out of the Tonneville Pirates. As actually, Tonneville Pirates will be taking on the number 1 seed Martin Luther King High School in Manhattan. As Sendenho, he has a man. Howard plays the 1-2 into Sendenho. He'll cross it in. Saved by Scheffler. We'll go off the side of the goal, out of bounds for the first free kick of the game in favor of the Warriors.
Multiple shots on goal in this ball game in only like 7 minutes. So this really shows what the potential of the Warriors could be.
Yes, Stuyvesant definitely needs to have a more offensive attack here. As ball is crossed into the middle, Sadio Ba has it. Is it a goal? Overturned by the referee for handball. Peglegs survive another close attack here. As those 2 goals, it could have well been 2-0 inside 8 minutes here, Daniel. Rivera regains the header control. He'll give it to the freshman Reyes. Reyes will turn it over. The Peglegs will pick it up. Cross through the middle. Picked up by Rivera. He'll send it back to the junior goalkeeper, Kevin Lopez Ramos. As looks like an indirect free kick will be called in the box here in soccer. When your center back on your team passes back from the goal, you're not allowed to pick it up. Ramos got a little bit confused with the rule book here, as the Peglegs' first offensive attack resolves in an indirect free kick inside the penalty box.
You know, I'm not too familiar with the rule book either, so that if I put myself in his shoes, I could really see what he was seeing. Nothing, pretty much.
So if you guys don't know the rules at home, an indirect free kick must be touched before a shot on goal. So a direct shot on goal cannot be played here. Pegleg's going to have to pass it out. Warriors will stack everybody in the box. Cross in the middle. Headed out. Shot blocked by Sadio Ba, and he's starting to create his own counterattack. He'll take it 1-on-9. He'll lose possession as the Warriors regain the tempo here. Got to definitely calm down here in the foot of Christian Gaetan, the senior right winger. Gaetan will push it down. Sadio Ba not able to start something. Peglegs will regain the possession here. As Daniel, we haven't spoke about this a bit, but the one thing you have to realize, this is the playoffs. This could be the seniors' last ever game here as a Warrior. As Sadio Ba threw pass in on net. Looks like we'll have last touch by a peg-leg defender. Looks like we'll have a throw in here for the Warriors. Sendenho will take the shot on net. Goal! Joshua Sendenho finds the back of the net off of the deflection as the Warriors take an early 1-0 lead here inside 11 minutes here at the Castle on the Hill.
Very impressive by the Warriors. They've already had multiple shots on goal that could have been goal opportunities, and that was one of them. He really tried hard to get that in the net, and he just ripped the yarn.
Sendenho aimed for the top right corner, took a deflection off a peg-leg defender, threw Schaffler off in the goal as it took the deflection into the near post. Anyways, counted as a Sendenho goal. That is his 6th goal of the season. He's up to 11 goals and assists on the season, including playoffs. As the midfielder, only a junior by the way, puts the Warriors up ahead. Reyes switched the field to the play. Gaetan, nothing created here off the header. Peglegs will regain possession. They'll play it down the wing. Warriors able to regain possession here. Let's see if they have the tiki-taka 1-2 passes like they've been having all night. Bishop, the sophomore, has on the near side here as a foul is called by the referee. Warriors try to play on the advantage. Referee says, no, we got to stop for a free kick. As it will be Bishop to take the free kick from about their own 8-yard line. As Bob will control it on the side. Sendenho, the goal scorer, he'll play along. As the Warriors looking for another opening, Gaetan has it control. Great defense there by the Peglegs. They look to push on the counterattack. Warriors defense doing a great job all playoffs. Smooth passing in between the lines there. Bishop's passed a little bit too far out of bounds, intended for Sadio Ba. Could this be the first crucial mistake so far from the Warriors? Sorry. Bishop will clear it out. Peglegs looking to put this game back at 1 apiece. Cross into the box, blocked by Afehi, the sophomore. As we're looking at this Curtis Warriors team, only 3 seniors this year. Obviously, all 3 of those seniors are starters, but the Warriors definitely have a bright future ahead. As we're only mentioning the sophomores right now, but they have a bright freshman class as they look to have another bright incoming freshman class next season. Ball last touch by Makan Saluyo Bamba. rocking the number 77 for the Stuyvesant Peglegs, as the Warriors will quickly turn it over. Goody looking to push the outside. Ball is out of bounds for a corner kick. First corner kick of the game for the Stuyvesant Peglegs. As all 11 men of the Curtis Warriors come up in the box, cross whipped in, headed out by Reyes. Sendenho will clear it out. Sendenho will play it up to Sadio Ba. Reyes will play along, intercepted by Kennedy. He's looking to push the attack here for the Peglegs, as Reyes will regain possession, shows past a couple of defenders. As an intended 1-2 broken up, Reyes will try and play along. Nobody home. Schaffler will pick it up. Play a man outside, streaking down the left. Pass into the middle. Can the Peglegs equalize on this attack? Played over the middle. That's Bamba. Bamba will give it up to a man, dribbling down the left side. Kennedy tries to play it in. As looks like we have no foul called by the referees. Away fans of Stuyvesant pleading for a penalty. Referee will not give the penalty. Warriors goal kick. Both of these teams actually played against each other in the playoffs last season in the 3A. Stuyvesant ended up actually eliminating the Warriors from the playoffs, as the Warriors definitely looking to get the revenge here. A season later, Sendenho, beautiful move here. He'll play it in. Does he have a man, Sadio Ba? Great defense by Zorzona, as the Peglegs look to create attack here from the back. Warriors doing a great job of aggressive defense tonight, forcing the Peglegs into some tough decisions here, as the Warriors will have a goal kick near the bench sideline. Stuyvesant will give it away here. Sadio Ba looking to regain possession. No foul called on by the referees. Stuyvesant fans pleading for a foul after traveling here all the way from Lower Manhattan. Referee will call time for an injured player on the field. Looks like down for the Peglegs, senior midfielder John Kennedy. As we are in the 18th, 19th minute of play here. We'll come back in just a second after this injury timeout. 3A quarterfinals here at Curtis. Warriors lead 1-0. We'll be back in just a second. We're back here in action as an injured player for Stuyvesant. Looks like number 9, John Kennedy, the senior, had to be carted off the field here. Just a scene that you don't want to see if you're a Curtis fan or not. Hopefully he'll do better and possibly get back in this game. But anyways, a drop ball kick here. Warriors will give it right back to the Peglegs. Sandenho, he'll give it to Sadia Ba, unable to capture his touch. They'll give it right back to the Peglegs. Bamba will control it. He'll play the 1-2 on the side. Gaitan will regain it. The right winger touched just a little bit off his foot. Ball is out of bounds. Peglegs throwing on the near side. Warriors doing a great job of pressing so far, as Reyes will play it back to Bishop. Bishop will play it back across to Vera. Vera will play it to Bishop. Warriors looking to create something here out of the back like they did last possession. Sandanho will have it in the midfield. He drove past a couple defenders. Almost ran to the referee. He'll play it out wide to Efehi Amode. Amode will play it into Howard. Loses possession. Regained here by number 45. We don't have a name on the roster, but sure, Daniel, that guy's pretty tall. At least 6'3" and above.
Yeah, lots of tall players playing soccer, especially when they played Farrell in a non-PSAL game. Their key problem was putting it in the air, and the Farrell kids were too tall, so they would always get the ball and regain possession.
Yeah, Peglegs definitely have the advantage of this game with the headers in the box. Just got to stick a corner high enough for him to put it away with a 6'4" frame. All you need to do is put the header on accurate, and it should find the back of the net. Free kick sent long in here to the box, just like we were talking about. Ball bobbled for a bit from Lopez Ramos. Foul is called. Warriors will take the free kick. Bishop will play to Rivera. Rivera, only a junior, has still 1 year left of eligibility here in high school. Reyes, countered by Rivera, will play it long. Looks like Karamov will look to regain possession as the Warriors will have a throw-in on the far side near the benches.
Although one key thing that is setting off Stuyvesant is their injured player. John Kennedy had 10 goals scored and 7 assists in the regular season and 1 assist in the playoffs. How about that, Tyler?
Wow, that's crazy. 18 goals and assists on the season. Their main goal scorer. They're definitely going to be missing on this. But Sadia Ba is in. He's throwing that in the 18-yard box. He'll play it back to Kermov. Kermov dribbling left. Shot inside. Just a little bit outside. As the Peglegs will have a free kick. Back to the point that Daniel just gave us. Kennedy, the senior midfielder, 18 goals and assists on the season. In the most important game of the season so far yet to date, when you're looking for someone to put that equalizer in, and you look towards Kennedy, but he's not on the field, the next man's got to step up for the Peglegs. As Bishop will just play it out of bounds. Warriors will give it back to the Peglegs for the throw-in. Bamba will throw it in on the near side. Peglegs definitely got to get on a more offensive attack here. As they'll play along. He has a man down the left side. That's Kareem. Kareem loses his control. Out of bounds for a Peglegs throw-in. Looks like it will be the junior defender, Zamir Kareem, to throw it. Can he find that man in the middle for the header? He'll throw it in. Howard looks to regain possession. Peglegs will pick it up. Clear it out to a peg-legged offensive player. He'll play it along to the right side. Kareem look to send it back in the box. As Karamov will give it right back to the Peglegs. Vera clears it out. Sadio Ba controls it on the left-hand side. Sadio Ba dribbling through a couple defenders. Has it down the wing. Will the foul be called? Foul is called by the referee. Warriors will have a free kick right at the 50.
Warriors could try the play it back, gain momentum play style with their throw-in, or what is it again?
Free kick.
Free kick. So they could try to play it back, or they could just go forward.
If they will actually play it back to Bishop here, as he'll play it into Ray as the midfielder. He'll give it to Karamov on the wing. Howard, the senior, controls it in the middle. He'll play it out wide. That's to Amode. Amode will play it back to Rivera. Rivera plays it back to the sophomore Bishop. As the Warriors defense looking to start something up here. Amode dribbles past the defender. Warriors looking to head on the counter. He'll play it to a midfielder, Sendenho, back to Howard. Howard past one defender. At the 20, he'll play it to Reyes. Reyes out wide to Karamov. Karamov dribbling inside the 18, near the box. Gives it back to Reyes. Reyes back to Karamov. Karamov will play it back to Amode as they look to restart something here. Rivera will give up possession. Foul will be called on Rivera. Looks like a yellow card. Rivera can do nothing here as he gave the ball away. Counterattack, a 3-on-1 advantage for Stuyvesant. Smart play by Rivera there to take the card, but he has to be careful. He cannot get another yellow card or else he will be suspended for the remainder of this game and the remainder of next game as Coach Candace Turner sees the yellow card and will take him out here. It will sub in number 2, Emerson Olon, the junior, to play center back. Amode plays a little bit out of bounds onto the track here at Curtis. Almost hit one into the bleachers here. His number 45, it says on the back of his jersey, Weller, so we'll call him number 45 Weller. Stuyvesant looking to push up in here. Ball last touch by the substitute, O'Holland. Stuyvesant is looking to go on the counter here and maybe put some pressure on the Warriors into a mistake and even this game up at 1 apiece. Kareem will send it in the middle of the box. Header to the back post. Ramos Lopez punches it out. As looks like we will have a goal kick here. Last touch by the Peglegs.
Marlon Rivera obviously upset about his yellow card, especially with Coach bringing him in. But that was a smart decision because this is the biggest power. This is the biggest power that they've had since who knows. But yeah, obviously a smart decision for the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely a smart decision here for the playoffs. Can't lose your star center back defender. Only a junior. Still has a year left of eligibility. As the Peglegs going on the counterattack here without Rivera in the ball game. Peglegs definitely looking to start an offense here. They'll play along. Intercepted by Bishop. He plays a man on the left wing. That's Karamov. Karamov looks to dribble inside. Past one defender. He'll give it away. Peglegs on the counter here. Whalen trying to dribble inside. Sendenho will intercept. Giddy will pick it up. He'll play a 1-2. Possession regained by the Warriors. Sendenho makes a move past the defender. He has a man, Howard, in the middle. Howard unable to regain the possession. Peglegs on the counter. Wells would just play it back. Peglegs look to create something out the back four. Bomba has it on the left wing. O'Holland playing defense. 1-2 in the middle. Ball intercepted. Back to Bomba looking to make a move here. Reyes intercepts it. Back out as Gaetan, the senior, will pick it up on the wing. Foul committed on the Peglegs. Warriors, free kick on the 20.
I obviously said this before with Stuyvesant's pushy offense. The Warriors play back style could not. I thought it couldn't work due to the pushy offense, but apparently they can. The defense can really group up and push it towards their zone and gain momentum.
Yeah, definitely. We are in the 32nd minute of play here. About to be on the 33rd here. 40-minute halves here in the PSAL. As a failed 1-2 attempt, Peglegs on the counterattack. They'll have it down the right wing. Great defense by the Warriors to regain possession. Free kick will actually be called in favor of Curtis, as Bishop looks to take the free kick and send along. No sights of Kennedy back on the field just yet. Looks like he could possibly be out for the remainder of this contest. A huge blow for the Peglegs.
Yeah, this is obviously detrimental with his amazing goal scoring abilities.
As another foul is called on Gaetan after he lost possession. Referee will give no card, just a common foul. As let's see what the Peglegs decide here to do on this free kick. They're at the 32-yard line, 42 yards out of the goal after you add 10 with the end zone. It looks like it will be Wells to take. Wells sends along on the back post. Does he have a man? Ramos Lopez slips as a foul will be called. Ramos Lopez hits the deck hard on the turf. Ramos Lopez definitely hit the deck hard, landed on the back of his head. If he cannot continue on with this game, freshman goalkeeper backup Joel Galeno Navarro will have to substitute in here for Ramos Lopez, as he is down hard here. As we'll come back with you just in a sec. 35th minute here of play. Lopez Ramos will stay here in the game. Looks like he might have hurt the back of his leg. He's tough enough to continue on here. Warriors free kick. What was it? Looks like it will be a drop ball here. Warriors will have possession. Turner talking over. Looks like we actually might have to have a sub here because of the injury, maybe. Coach Turner is still on the field here talking to a referee. Athletic Director Eric Ritzer will come on the field now, too. Similar to the injury that we saw earlier with Kennedy. Kennedy is still sitting out on the sidelines. It looks like Ramos Lopez might actually have to come out this game with concussion protocol, maybe? So who will sub in here for the Warriors? Look like it won't even be Galeno Navarro. Looks like it will be Sadio Ba. So Coach Turner here electing not to go to Navarro. He'll go to Sadio Ba here as they'll sub in Giovanni Aprazio, the sophomore, into the game here to replace Ba up top. We'll come back here in just a sec after the discussions here taking place on the 18-yard line. During the intermission, Marlon Rivera will sub back on here, the center back for the Warriors. Sadio Ba goes in net. Giovanni Aprazio will move over to the right wing. Gaitan will move up to striker. And Karamov will stay on the left. Karamov dribbling down the left side. He plays it into Gaitan over the middle. Gaitan, he'll play it in. He'll dribble past one defender. Gaitan's through on net. In the 18-yard box. Dribbles past the defender. Wasn't able to find the back of the net. Crowd and the Warriors bench going crazy of that chance that could have been a great run there by Gaitan. But picked up by Schaffner as Bishop will regain possession here for the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors really have a problem with finding the man in the back. That's the most common problem with their goal scoring.
Now, if I'm the if I'm the Peglegs, I would have to put as much pressure as I can possible on Sadio Ba on net. The attacker, you don't know really what he has in net, as Bamba will dribble down the wing, dribbles past the defender. He'll look to play it in. Reyes, great defense. He'll clear it out, but the Peglegs will pick it back up. Cross in on net. Head it out to Karamov. Karamov will clear it out. As Sendenho will send the chip pass. Aprazio looking to pick it up on the sidelines. There's a little bit of back and forth action here going on in the air. As the fans are going crazy here. We got 5 minutes until dismissal here at Curtis. Fans trying to get the last 5 minutes of play here as good as they can, as a foul is actually called here on the Peglegs. Freshman Kevin Reyes is actually down as we speak. Fans are going crazy here at Curtis as maybe another substitute here for an injured player. What is going on so far in this game? We have 4 injured players already, Daniel.
Yeah, that's pretty detrimental to both teams, really. You can hear the fans here. Most are coming from their gym class. If I was going to gym class, I would want to leave as soon as possible. But now that I am at this tense soccer game, I would really want to stay to see what would happen in this tense playoff match.
Bishop, he'll play along here. Karamov will try and head it in. Gaitan looking to regain possession as goalkeeper stops play here. Offside here as Gaitan is also down. He'll get back up as the sun is coming out here, shining down on the booth here.
very bright here. It is a cold, chilly day today, but that sun is really turning that around. It was supposed to be it was a little drizzly when we came here to set up, but now it is really hot and not raining.
Howard. Little mic issue as Schaffler will pick it up here, looking for a man that's open. We'll get a little bit of tech audio there on the last counterattack with the Warriors. A little bit under 2 minutes here left in the half. 40-minute half stay play here in the 4A division. A little bit of added time with the injuries on the field and the stoppage a couple minutes ago for the substitution and goal is actually back on that. Kevin Lopez Ramos is back in the net here for the Warriors. Sadio Ba will take a quick break here as Gaetan at the striker position. As Akbar will play it into Howard. Howard's looking to push ahead. He's across the 30, near the 18-yard box. He'll play it off to Giovanni Apracio. Apracio will give it to O'Holland. O'Holland plays Apracio. Howard loses possession there. As Reyes, the freshman, will pick it up in the midfield. Will the Warriors have one more attack before half? They'll play it into Giovanni. Back to Howard. Howard, he'll play it out wide. Karamov has it at the 18-yard box. He'll play it back out to Howard. Will the Warriors stay on the offense possession here? Ball cleared out. Is there one last chance for an attack for the Warriors? Sendenho has it. He'll play it out wide to O'Holland. O'Holland finds Sendenho in the middle. He'll play it back to O'Holland. He'll play to Apracio on the wing. Out of bounds here. Called on the Warriors. Fans not liking the call, I guess. As Rivera commits a foul. Will that be his second yellow card of the game?
And it could possibly be a fifth injury of the game.
We have another injured man down on the field here. Will that be Rivera's second yellow card of the game? If so, he was gone for the remainder of the game. Warriors are down to 10 men. Refs will give no foul. Looks like number 6, Leonardo Goody, is down for the peg legs. As the Warriors fans are letting him hear it here in the bleachers. As well as they'll play it in. Pegleg's looking to have one more attack before half. Gamboa, he'll have it in the midfield. Loses his control out of bounds. Sadio Ba will sub back in for the Warriors. He's substituting in for Giovanni Apracia, the sophomore. As Bob will go back to striker after the stint in goal. Sorry, right wing after the stint in goal. Gaetan will head over to striker. Rivera will play it back to Bishop. Bishop and Rivera doing a great job. The center back duo down low for the Warriors. Battle in the midfield here. Reyes. Looks like we have a foul here after the play on advantage from the referee. Pegleg's free kick, and this could possibly be the last attack of the half. As we haven't seen Wells. Wells is first time in the box here on a free kick. Will they stick up a header for him? Ball is hit deep. Goal! No goal called. Offside. The Peglegs had 4-on-1 against Ramos Lopez inside the crease. Leonardo Giddy thought he had a goal here in the equalizer. Referee calls for offside. Goal does not count. Score remains 1-0 in the Warriors' favor. Ball out of bounds here. This game is starting to get chippy here at the Castle on the Hill as the crowd is starting to roll in here to the bleachers. As Bishop looks to find the man downfield. Gaetan will have it. He'll play it back to Rivera. Rivera dribbles past the defender. He'll play it out long to Sadio Ba. Peg's legs looking for one last counter here before the half. Rivera will just watch it go out for a throw-in for Curtis. Stuyvesant looking to put on the pressure here. Bishop, he'll have it. He'll float it over a offender as the Warriors will give it back here to the Peglegs. Looking to push on the advantage. They're in the 18-yard box. As the bell here rings at Curtis for dismissal. That's the end of ninth period. That is the end of the day here. Students want to stay here for more second half action at Curtis as we are nearing the end of the first half. Definitely a lot of added time with the injury timeouts here. As Gaetan battling in the midfield with Zarzana. Referee finally calls for a foul. Gaetan will receive a yellow card. He'll have to be substituted off the pitch. Emotions flew a little bit too much there. As Giovanni Aprasia will sub back on for Gaetan. Gaetan, a senior, cannot lose his control here, as that is the second man so far in this contest with yellow cards for the Warriors. As the Peglegs will play it in deep. Headed out. Controlled by Gamboa. As Reyes looks to clear it out, they'll give it right back to the Peglegs. Can they find a man in the middle? Reyes doing a great job of defending here. As you got to think here, Daniel, this might be the last play here in the first half.
Yeah, the Peglegs are really trying to get on that counterattack, maybe for the last one in the first half, and maybe they will have more second half action. When we broadcasted the last game, it was a senior night. Curtis really had a turnaround with their coaching. I don't know what they did, but it was really working because they won 3-0 against the Pirates.
Yeah, Warriors did a great job with the tactical adjustments at the half. Kind of similar to this game, besides the goal in the first 10 minutes from Sendenho. As the Peglegs are on the attack, blocked by Rivera. They have it on the outside of the 18. Shot in on net, blocked by Karamov. As that will be the end of the first half here on the Castle on the Hill. Warriors lead 1-0 at the half. We'll bring it right back to you for more second half action here in the 3A PSAL Varsity Boys Soccer quarterfinals. We are back here, ladies and gentlemen. More second half action here on the Castle on the Hill here at Curtis High School, located in St. George, Staten Island. Warriors lead 1-0 over the Peglegs here as we're about to kick off more second half action. Daniel, Stuyvesant being located in Lower Manhattan, you think they took the ferry here?
I mean, the ferry's kind of nice if you go on the nice ferry. Depending on the fast or the slow or the big orange one. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. It's a very special school, so I think they had a lot of funding. So maybe they came here on a party bus, but I'm not sure. I could check the front if you want.
Yeah, definitely. Karamov loses his touch. Ball out of bounds. Regained by the Peglegs. Let's see what adjustments both of these coaches had here at half, as the Peglegs definitely need to get more on the attack and the pressuring. Looks like Kennedy is not on the pitch right now. Looks like he'll probably be out for the remainder of this game, as Reyes will have it in the midfield. Ba will give it back to Reyes. Back to Ba. Ba loses control. As a foul occurred from Kevin Reyes. Looks like we have a Peglegs free kick here at the 45-yard line. Peglegs playing the 1-2 across the side. Looking to put a counter in here against the Warriors. Foul is committed, called by the referee. Free kick in favor of the Warriors. Looks like it will be Rivera to take.
Lots of fouls against Stuyvesant. It could be detrimental to them because of how little pressure they're putting on the Warriors.
Yes, Rivera will play the Sadio Ba on the right wing. These Warriors attackers have many different positions. They move around a lot and can play almost every position. Sendenho will regain possession. He'll try and send along. Schaffner will pick it up. The starting goalkeeper, the sophomore for Stuyvesant. As they'll play it in here, they'll turn it right back over. Sendenho has it. Sadio Ba, he's throwing that. The shot missed. Sadio Ba definitely had a great chance there. Just couldn't find the opening. Goal kick for Stuyvesant.
Lots of goal chances by the Warriors, but they've already scored one, so they are pretty good. But if Stuyvesant can get back on their feet and score a goal, it could be bad for the Warriors, especially if they have a lot of goal chances and can't score them.
Already 3 minutes here into play in the second half. Another foul call. This second half has just been back-and-back foul calls. I think referees might be a little bit more tense in this game, figuring that it's the playoffs. Some fouls that would be no fouls and play on advantage in the regular season is definitely not in the postseason. As Bishop, the center back, he'll try and play along. Sendenho will have it in the midfield. Sun is shining down here on our broadcast booth. Getting a little bit tough to see out here, but we'll deal with it.
Yeah, daylight savings time was yesterday, so golden hour is going to come at a much earlier time.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sun sets at 4:50 p.m. or 4:51, something like that. That is crazy to me. I feel like that should be a crime.
I'm kind of a night person, so I think I like it better.
Back on topic here. Foul called on the near side. Will it be a card? It looks like no card. Stuyvesant will have a free kick. Looks like it will be 10 to 15 yards outside the box.
Stuyvesant with such little pressure. If they score this goal, this could be good for them. I mean, it could be good for them anyway, but it could be good for them in a better way than a goal.
Wells will send that ball through the uprights here on the field goal post. Skies that free kick just a little bit too high. Warriors regain possession. Rivera will play it outside on the right. Reyes, the central defensive midfielder, will play to Centeno. Centeno will play to Ba on the right. Ba will play back to Centeno. Centeno looking for Ba. Pass a little bit too far out. Peglegs will just kick it out of bounds, give the Warriors back to possession.
I said this before on our earlier soccer broadcast, but that field goal is good. It's a tradition at this point. You gotta say it.
That would be 3 points to the uprights. But back here, more on the action, not the field goal. We saw some field goals kicked last time we were out here for our broadcast last Thursday night as Curtis defeated Clinton High School as Centeno. Rivera will pick it up. He'll give it to Bishop. Stuyvesant put it on a press here. Turns it over. Gamboa on the counterattack. He'll play it inside. Warriors defense able to come back. Will they force a stop? Goody looking to dribble down the ring. He'll cross it inside. Ramos Lopez intercepts the pass into the crease. Comes up with the block. He'll look to give it to one of his teammates as he'll punt it downfield to the 40-yard line. Gaetan heads it out wide. Karamov looking to regain the possession. Farah, he'll head it off. Warriors putting on pressure on the outside. Ball out of bounds, last touch by the Warriors.
For fans at home hearing a lot of clanking and clattering in the background, that is because there is a rusted stool in the background, and I just can't, my feet are, just can't stop touching it. It just moves around a lot.
As Reyes will regain possession here. Warriors with the 4-3-3 formation here today. 4 in the back, 3 in the midfield with the central defensive midfielder. 2 center mids in Centeno and Howard. And the front 3 up front. Karamov on the left, Gaetan in the middle, a striker, and Ba on the right. Warriors will give it over. Referee will play on advantage. Counterattack for the Peglegs. They'll try and play it outside. Karamov does a great job of getting back on defense as they'll give it right back to the Peglegs. Let's see if the next stoppage in play, if there will be a foul here on Ramos. Sorry, Reyes. As Reyes will looks like he'll foul him again. Let's see what the cards are here.
If this foul is on Kevin Reyes, this could be, I said it before and I'll say it again, but this could be detrimental to the Curtis offense or just the Curtis team in general. He is a very astounding freshman, and this could be really bad for them.
Yeah, I think that the Stuyvesant might have a pretty good chance here with Wells standing at probably, I guess, like 6 foot, maybe 5 inches in the back post. They'll play it in long, though, trying to get a shot on net. Stopped by Ramos Lopez. They'll play it out wide. Inside the 18-yard box. Bishop does a good job of clearing it out. As Wells will pass it back to Schwartz. Schwartz will give it away. Vera regains possession as he looks to play it back to Karamov. Karamov passes it back into the middle. As a mistake there by Rodriguez. That could have been a detrimental mistake there for the Warriors. Karamov gave it away. Rodriguez picked it up. Couldn't find his teammate. Got out of hand. Ramos Lopez will take the goal kick. This looks like we might have a sub here. Akbar Karamov will sub off for the Warriors. And Giovanni Aprasia will sub back on for Curtis. Curtis definitely needs another goal to try and ice this game clinch their place in the semifinals. As Sendenho will control it in the midfield. He plays it through off the back of a defender. Stuyvesant looking on the counterattack.
I'm sure a lot of fans at home notice this, but the sun is really bright, and it is picking up on our Huddle AI camera. It's really hard to see the Warrior zone like that, so sorry about that.
Second half of action here. Wells has it on the edge of the 18-yard box. He'll play back to Schwartz. As the Curtis midfield will clear it out. Sadio Ba looking to dribble through the team. One man to beat. Good clearance there by Zarzona. As a mode plays it back to Rivera. Rivera will play it back long. Sadio Ba will pick up control on the left. Nope, he'll let it go out of bounds for a Warriors throw-in. As Vera will play it in, Ramos. Bishop, he'll punt it long to the far sideline. Apracio looking to pick up possession. He'll head it out of bounds. Stuyvesant will pick up possession. As Gaetan will pick up the control here. Just couldn't find that touch of control. As the Peglegs look to go on the offensive here. Wells, the 6'5" midfielder, looking to push the pace. He'll play it out wide to a man on the left. Cross in, blocked by a mode, out of bounds. Stuyvesant throwing. Peglegs definitely got to get more on the offensive attack here, even though we're only 12 to 13 minutes through here in the second half. But still, definitely got to get on the offensive. There's no cross back into the back of the box. Wells looking for a header. Corner kick. The 6'5" midfielder, Wells, that was his opportunity to stick one in the back of the net with a header. Just misjudged the timing on that. Anyways, Stuyvesant will regain the possession here anyways after the ball bounced off Rivera. The Peglegs will have a free kick. Ball cross into the box. Does he have a man? Blocked by Ramos Lopez. Back outside for the side. Second chance opportunity. Blocked. Back out. Sadio Ba. He has it off of his chest. Peglegs will regain the possession. They'll cross it back into the box. Goody has it in the midfield. Howard will let Ramos Lopez dive on the ball. As the Warriors look to tack on another goal here. And really try and put this game to bed. Gaetan has the ball in the midfield. Well, he'll play it to Sadio Ba. He'll play the through ball. Ba looking to create something on the outside. Schaffler will play it out wide. Gaetan will head it back to the Peglegs. A lot of time left in this ball game. Peglegs definitely got to get more on the offensive here. As Reyes will have the possession here. He'll play through to Sadio Ba. Sadio Ba through on goal. He'll cut back to the middle. He'll play Gaetan, the senior captain. We'll play it back to Vera. Vera plays it in the middle to Howard. Wells will pick up the possession. He'll play it back. Goody's on the counter. Stuyvesant's on the counter attack. Great defense there by Thomas Bishop. As he now looks to go on the counter. 3-on-3 advantage. Bishop, he'll play it out wide. Sadio Ba has possession. Looking to dribble past the defender. Stopped by a Stuyvesant man. Bishop will regain possession at the 30. He'll calm things down, give it back to Vera. Vera fakes out a defender. He'll give it to Ball on the wing. Vera will cross it into Reyes in the middle. Gaetan has the ball taken away from him, and injured Reyes is down on the field. Everybody's hitting the deck here. Chaos is going on here as play halted. Reyes is still down on the pitch with an injury, holding his knee. As we'll come back here just in a second after this injury timeout. Kevin Reyes, the freshman midfielder. Round of applause here as he's carted off the field, grasping his right knee. Athletic director Eric Retzer doing a great job on the golf cart. As we are in the 17th minute of play here, 23 minutes plus added time remaining in this ball game. As I think we will have a drop ball here. Centennial had control of it in the middle at the Warriors' 50-yard line. Centennial will send it long, looking for a man in the middle. As the peg legs will clear it out. Warriors throwing at the far sideline near the baseball batting cages. Another throw in here. As the Warriors looking to create something here. Vera, he'll regain possession at the top. Looking for a man. He'll play it inside. 1-2 here. Just out of reach of Giovanni Apracio. As a goal kick for the Peg Legs. Peg Legs will play along here. Gaetan will pick it up at the 20-yard line. He's dribbling inside. Past the defender. Ball cleared out. Back out to Bishop. Thomas Bishop at the top. Will he take the shot? Ooh, just wide. Thomas Bishop, the center back, almost put the Warriors up ahead 2-0. Just a little bit outside of the goalpost to the left. This game remains at 1-0 in favor of the Warriors.
Pegleg's really trying the keep-away style, but it wasn't enough for Thomas Bishop. He really had a chance there, but he just missed. That was really bad for the Cursed Warriors.
Looks like a foul here is committed on the Warriors. Peglegs will have the possession. Wells will take the free kick here. Stuyvesant facing that sun on the side. Wells will play it in, cross it into the box. Back outside. Peglegs cross it in. Headed out by Rivera for a Peglegs throw-in on the far sideline near the Stuyvesant bench. Peglegs will play it in. Wells in the middle. Stop. Good save there by Ramos. As he looks to play it out here as the Warriors look to tack on another goal and take the 2-0 lead. Sadio Ba looking to put on some pressure here. Force a turnover. Peglegs will play it long. Out of bounds. Warriors throwing. The senior left back, Vera, will take it. He gives it to Bishop. Bishop to Gaetan. Gaetan to Vera. Vera will play it back to Howard. Howard, great fake there. He'll give it to Bishop in the middle. Bishop will dribble past the defender. He's starting to push it across the timeline. He'll give it to Centeno. Centeno looks to find Aprazio on the right wing. Giovanni Aprazio. Is he through on net? No penalty called from the referee. Looks like he was going to throw up the flag there, as no foul is called on the play. Peglegs look to find the equalizer here. On the counterattack, Rivera. He'll intercept the pass. Nothing he can do there but kick it out of bounds. You're welcome. All right. Throwing here. Peglegs passing it back. Looking to create something here from the back four. As Gambo will push it across a couple defenders. He's looking to beat him on the self. Shot blocked. Centeno will pick it up. Does he have Sadio Ba? Sadio Ba will regain possession here. 1-on-4. Will he take on the whole team? Sadio Ba will play it back. Ball intercepted. Warriors still have the possession. Throw-in on the near sideline. Kevin Reyes subbing back on the pitch here for the Warriors. Looks to be okay after his injury. As Vega will play it to Bishop. Referee calls the foul. Cannot play control on the ground here in soccer. As the Peglegs will have a free kick. 24 minutes so far. Only 16 remaining. Will the Peglegs find something with the counter? Wells will have it. He'll play it in. He's as a man. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He'll cut it back inside. Shot on net. Goal! Leonardo Giddy. Equalizer for the Warriors. Stuyvesant is going crazy here. Away at the Castle on the Hill. A great counterattack built up from Wells in the midfield. And Daniel, it's a new ball game. Scores tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, Stuyvesant scoring was a really big moment. If they had that other goal, if it wasn't a foul, they could, or offsides, they could have had a 2-0 lead. But maybe the Warriors can regroup and continue their play style to maybe tie up this game again. To score another point and lead and gain back the lead.
Rivera, he'll play along. Warriors definitely got to regroup here with a new tactical maybe suggestion. As Gaetan looks to play it into Giovanni Aprizio. He has it on the right wing. Sadio Ba's in the middle. He has Christian Gaetan though. Gaetan shot just wide of his target. Took a deflection on the shot. Stuyvesant defenders in disbelief of the call by the referee. But the linesman referee calls a corner kick. You just had to see it coming at some point. Stuyvesant was putting on the attack. As Aprasia will kick it into the box. Schaffler will pick it up for the Peglegs. New ball game, 1-1 apiece. 26 minutes here in play on the Castle on the Hill for a quarterfinals. As a little bit of tactical substitution here, Bishop has been going up in the midfield. Howard has dropped back to center back. Warriors trying to regain something on the throne here. Centeno. Looks like we have a throw in here. Sadio Ba, he has possession on the left. Looking to dribble past a couple defenders. He'll split the double team. Cleared out as the Peglegs look on another offensive attack here. Reyes attempts to tackle. Won by the Peglegs. Shot on net. Goal! The Peglegs scored 2 unanswered goals in 2 minutes and have taken the lead here in St. George. Stuyvesant benches rushing the field as the two goals unanswered here by the Peglegs, and the Warriors see themselves behind here 2-0 with 14 minutes left in the game. Warriors need to solve something out if they want to continue their season alive.
Yeah, like you said before, this could be the seniors' last game, so it could be like something like senior night here. But if the Warriors regroup and try some of that play it back style, they could maybe tie up the game.
Yeah, Warriors definitely got to get more on the offensive here. Let up 2 goals unanswered here. Got to respond back with a goal late here in the second half. As Howard will play it to Bishop. Bishop will play it to Vera. Vera looks to play it back to Bishop. Ball intercepted. Peglegs on the offensive counterattack yet again. Ball cleared out. Reyes has it. Warriors look out of play here. Definitely needs to solve something out as they look out of form right now in the second half. Throw in here for the Warriors.
You know, as I'm watching, I'm thinking this could be something like the Tottenville game where, but instead of the Warriors, it could be the Peglegs trying to regroup and turn their minds around on their play style.
Vega will throw it in. Peglegs send it out. Warriors definitely need to figure something out here as they trail 2-1 here in the second half. I'm sure the seniors definitely don't want this to be their last game. Reyes has it up top. Volley took a deflection. Stopped by Scheffler. As now Stuyvesant has changed the momentum here in this ball game as they look to have a more defensive attack here and park the bus. As ball last touched by, looks like Reyes. Peglegs will pick it up. But Stuyvesant definitely looking to have more defensive centerpiece of play here. Schwartz will throw it in. Great defense there by Gaetan. Gaetan will pick it up. Back up to Bishop. Foul committed on the play from Stuyvesant. As referee calls a stoppage in play, Warriors tried to play advantage on the free kick. Howard, he'll take the free kick. He'll whip it in the box. Bishop has it on the top. Looks to play it into Gaetan. Back out to Reyes. Reyes, long shot from long. Far off the target. Score remains 2-1. Stuyvesant definitely parking the bus here with a 5-back formation as we speak. Warriors got to throw a little bit more attackers up front. As Rivera, the defender, looking to fight back for possession here. He'll get it back. He looks to play it long. Sadio Ba, he's through on goal. Stopped by Scheffler. Great defense there by the goalkeeper for the Peglegs. As Howard will regain the possession. He moved over to center back. As he'll play out wide to Apracio. Peglegs playing a more defensive style of play here. As Sadio Ba will cause the turnover. Warriors definitely got to hurry up here and find the equalizer. Reyes will have it in the midfield. He looks to swap sides. Intended, nobody on the left-hand side. Looks like it will be a throw-in here. As Vera will head it back. Gaetan. Sadio Ba. He has it. He'll play it back out to Bishop. Bishop looking to get past the defender. Back into Gaetan. They'll clear it back out. Reyes gives it to Sandenho. Sandenho will regroup the possession. He'll play it outright. Turnover here. Stuyvesant plays it back out of bounds. They're on the counterattack. Rivera, smart play, kicks it out of bounds. Allows his defense to regroup here. The Warriors definitely need to get something going.
Yeah, time is really ticking for the Warriors. They need to get something out of this. And if not, this could be the end for the seniors and for the 25-26 season.
Yeah, Warriors definitely have to put on a little bit more pressure here as a cross into the box. Peglegs will play it back in. Ball cleared out to about the 40. Peglegs like to keep it in bounds even though they had the throw in. Reyes will play it out to Gaetan. Gaetan dribbling across the 50. Took a deflection off of Goody. As Howard, he'll leave it for Ramos Lopez. As the Warriors definitely have to hurry up here. We're in the 34th minute of play here. Only 6 minutes left in this contest. Sadio Ba. He has the ball on his feet. On the left, dribbling past a couple defenders. Took a deflection out of bounds. Looks like Sadio Ba is in disbelief of the referee's call. Peglegs will pick up the possession. They'll give it right back to the Warriors. Sandenho has it in the midfield. He looks to play it out right to Apracio. Gaetan looks to take control here. They'll play it back out. Rivera. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Warriors. Howard looks to regain possession as he hits the deck hard. No call by the referee. Looks like it will be a yellow card on Joshua Howard. Wow, I don't know if that's a yellow card. I mean, you never want to bash the refs, but a yellow card for trying to go attempt for a header and he hit the deck hard. Referees definitely shifted their sides of calls here in the second half. As the Peglegs have a free kick on the 20-yard line. They'll cross it in the box. Rivera will head it out. Sandenho, he'll just send it out long. Can Sadio Ba here force a turnover and a counterattack for the Warriors? Bishop has it on the left wing. Foul called. Will it be a yellow card? Yes, it certainly will. As Sadia Ball definitely had an advantage there. Referee called a yellow card. As Rivera will take the free kick. It's getting intense here. Warriors definitely have to send everybody up front. Not much time here left to waste for the Warriors. Warriors, all their men up front. Rivera, he'll play it to Reyes. Reyes is at the 30. He'll play it out wide. Turnover here. Peg legs are on the counter. Counterattack here. Peg legs are through on goal. Great stop there. Peg legs will gain it back. Shot blocked right into the hands of Ramos Lopez. Will this be one of the last attacks here for the Warriors? Gaetan, he'll head it to Bishop. Bishop. He'll try and play it out long. Took a deflection. Reyes looks to regain the possession. As Gamboa dribbled through the defenders. Ball cleared out by O'Holland. Time is ticking. Warriors got to figure out something here, as we are in the dying moments of this game. Warriors definitely have to put on a full on-here press. As these balls hit out of play, it definitely won't help them. Stuyvesant making a couple changes here, looking to maybe waste some time out on the clock. Peglegs will send it down the wing.
If the Peglegs score a goal, this could really be bad, but if they don't, the Warriors just need a little pep in their step and a little bit of communication to really get that goal to tie up the game.
Peglegs have it throwing on the near sideline. Referee signals play. Ball thrown in the corner. Peglegs looking to waste time. We can't really see much action. I don't think you can either really see it on the huddle camera either. As looks like Warriors will have the ball. Warriors throwing here at their own 20-yard line. Warriors definitely have to figure something out. Sadio Ba looks to throw it in. Sendenho will control it in the middle. He'll play it out to Reyes. Reyes looks to play along. Howard shrieking down the right side. He'll have the ball in the corner. Howard looking to make a move past the defender. 6 assists on the season. Can he lay one here? Shot. Took a deflection. Corner kick out of bounds. Well, corner kick in favor of the Warriors.
I wonder what Josh Howard was thinking as he was trying to get an assist or maybe a goal. He was thinking, man, if I don't score this or get an assist, it could be my last season as a Warrior.
Howard will take the corner. He'll try and play it into Bishop. Bishop has it on the near post. He'll play it back out to Howard. Howard. Definitely maybe, I don't know if he's looking for the shot there or a pass to the back post. Stuyvesant will have a goal kick here as they look to waste on more time, but still we're coming up on the added time. Also, too, can't forget about added time here, as there was quite a few injuries in this half. Warriors need that last pep to tie up this game. Reyes looks to control it in the midfield. Foul is committed. Free kick at the 50-yard line. Warriors need to hurry up and get on the ball. Rivera will take the free kick at the 49. Warriors should definitely send everybody in here in the 18-yard box. Rivera plays it to Bishop. Bishop intercepted here. Peglegs are on the attack. Peglegs actually looking to go on the counter here rather than wasting time. Rodriguez will bring it down the wing. Guarded by O'Holland. He'll bring it to the corner flag, looking to waste more time on the clock. Corner kick in favor of Stuyvesant. As the Warriors are facing their last breaths of the season. Definitely need to hurry something up here and force this game into extra time.
Fans really getting riled up here, hoping for a goal maybe.
Warriors definitely have to continue up. This could be the last offensive possession of the game for them. Ramos Lopez will take the goal kick. Rivera, he'll take it. He'll pass it out wide to O'Holland. O'Holland dribbling down the right. He brings it back towards the middle. Intercepted by the Peg Legs. They're on their counterattack. Warriors need to step up their pressure and start double teaming instead of walking around. Amode will gain back possession. Bishop intercepted here. Goody will take possession. Vera has it on the left sideline. Warriors definitely need to hurry up here. Last moments of the game. He'll cross into the middle. Midfielder Sendeno looking to gain possession. Peglegs will boot it out of bounds. Throw it on the far side. This could definitely and possibly be last possession of the game. Rivera. He'll play it out along the Veja. He'll try and play along. Gaetan will control it on the near sideline. Foul committed at the 47-yard line. Bishop to take the free kick. Bishop, he'll send it in long. Will he have a man? Gaetan in the box. Give it over to Reyes. Reyes, he shoots. Goal! Goal! Sadio Ba is the equalizer as is being ruled out for an offside. Offside committed on the Warriors takes away the equalizer scored by Sadio Ba. As the referees will talk it over. No goal! Offsides called on Sadio Ba. Will that be it for the final whistle of the game? We will see in just a moment. As everybody was going crazy here at Curtis. Even the football kids on the sideline. Will this be the last kick of the game? Wells will play along. O'Holland will control it on the right side. He'll give it to Howard. Howard to Sendeno over the middle. Warriors cannot let that disallowed goal control their feelings here. They'll have a throw in on the far side. Bishop will have it. He'll play back to Rivera. Rivera will play along into Sadio Ba. Warriors free kick. Sorry. Warriors throwing. Vega will play to Sadio Ba. Does Sadio Ba have any magic left in the tank here? Gaetan looks to regain possession here. Rivera picks up at the 40. He'll play it back to Ramos Lopez. Will this be the last attack of the season for the Curtis Warriors? Throw in here for Curtis. As looks like a little time wasting strategy here. As the Peglegs wouldn't give the ball to Rivera. Reyes will try and play it long. They'll play it out of bounds. The final whistle blows. The Stuyvesant Peglegs score 2 unanswered goals in the second half as they take down the Curtis Warriors on the road. As Curtis is heartbroken here. Left here on the pitch. Stuyvesant will move on to the semifinals. A disallowed goal in the last minute of play from Sadio Ba as the Warriors are taken down here by the Peglegs. As a great effort by Curtis this season, forced an upset in the first round versus Grand Street Campus on a golden goal, beat John Jay in the quarter in the round of 16, but the Stuyvesant Peglegs, the 23 seed, is moving on to the semifinals. We'll bring it over to the broadcast booth here at Curtis. Daniel, it was a great broadcast. Obviously, we wish Curtis would have came on top, but a great game played by both sides. Disallowed goal in the last minute. A lot of action, definitely. I mean, what did you think?
Yeah, that was one of the best soccer games we've ever broadcasted. I mean, we only did one other, but yeah, it was very tense. That last sort of goal, that was really crazy. Even I was screaming. We were screaming. It was really surprising. It is very disappointing for the Warriors. A lot of Warriors are struggling to get off the field because of this devastating loss. It's like one of those videos you see on Instagram. There's two sides to a playoff win. There's one team who's going on to the semifinals? Mm-hmm. They're going off to the semifinals while Curtis, having the best momentum in a while, not being eliminated at the quarterfinals. So I think that is a devastating blow to the morale of the Curtis team, and especially for the seniors who they thought they could go all the way. Maybe they thought that, but it's very disappointing.
Yeah, great effort there by the Warriors. Heartbreaking defeat here at home on your home pitch here. 18 seed, the Cinderella run, overtaken by another Cinderella run in the 23 seed, Stuyvesant Peglegs, as they'll take the ferry back home to Lower Manhattan with a win today over the Warriors. We'll wish them good luck for the rest of their season. Signing out here from Curtis High School, Stuyvesant beats the Warriors 2-1 in the quarterfinals. We'll see you guys next time here on Curtis High School Media TV.